Hi everyone, today's video is one of requested videos, vegan ice cream, specifically vegan berry ice cream. It's inspired by commercial vegan ice cream called Cashew Cow and it's delicious. Here's the recipe. We'll start with ice cream base. I'm using strawberries for the base, but you can use any berries you like, provided you're making berry ice cream. So wash the strawberries, remove the green tops, and add the strawberries to a high-speed blender. Since this ice cream is based on cashews, the next ingredient are cashew nuts. Most vegan ice creams are based on coconut cream, so obviously this ice cream is a little bit different because it doesn't taste like coconuts. However, I'm gonna be adding some coconut oil. You don't have to worry about coconut flavor even if you're using virgin coconut oil because the amount is really small. The reason I'm adding the coconut oil is that it will slow down the melting of ice cream and also give the ice cream a smoother texture. For the sweetener, I'm using some maple syrup, but you can use any liquid sweetener you like. I like liquid sweeteners because they dissolve quickly even in cold ingredients, but I imagine you could use a powdered sweetener as well. Just make sure it's finely ground. And finally, a vanilla bean or vanilla extract. I don't normally use vanilla beans, but I got some from my friend. Of course, vanilla beans are amazing, but they are also pretty expensive. So if all you have is vanilla extract, that's fine. Blend all the ice cream ingredients on high until everything is nice and smooth. For this recipe, I'm using an ice cream machine, and I have to say I love my ice cream machine. However, I understand that not all of you have an ice cream machine. In that case, I would recommend pouring the ice cream in a shallow pan, put it in the freezer, and keep checking on it every 20 to 30 minutes. As it starts to freeze near the edges, remove it from the freezer and stir it vigorously with a whisk, or even better, a hand mixer. Really beat it up and break up any frozen sections. Alright, now that the ice cream is churning, or maybe it's sitting in your freezer, we'll puree some raspberries to make the ice cream a little bit more interesting. Here I have some fresh raspberries, and because my raspberries were pretty tart, I added a little bit of maple syrup. Blend the two ingredients together until you have a smooth puree. When your ice cream reaches a soft serve consistency, whether you're using an ice cream maker or just beating the ice cream every 20 to 30 minutes, mix in the raspberry puree. So transfer half of the ice cream mixture into a freezer-safe container, top it with half of the raspberry puree, and gently incorporate the raspberries into the ice cream. Then transfer the other half of the ice cream into the freezer-safe container, top it with the remaining raspberries, and again mix it together. If you aren't using an ice cream maker, then just top the ice cream with the raspberry puree and mix it in. Smooth out the top, cover the container with a piece of plastic wrap, and let it solidify in the freezer for another hour if you're going for a soft serve consistency, or an extra few hours if you want hard ice cream. And that's it. Delicious, creamy, and scoopable vegan berry ice cream. So I know that not every one of you will have an ice cream maker at home. If you love ice cream, then I would recommend that you get one. Now, if you don't have one, you don't want to get one, that's not a big deal. You can still make this ice cream without an ice cream machine. I just love how much extra fluffiness the ice cream maker provides. So I would highly recommend getting one. Now, as far as the ice cream goes, I could honestly not tell that this is not dairy-based ice cream. Could you tell?
I'm still trying to figure it out. The approach, as soon as it hits your mouth, it's like, yeah, that's ice cream. And then as it trails off, it's like, no, that's yogurt. And then it gets to the back here and it's still sweet, so it's like, yeah, that's ice cream. So I'm torn between yogurt and ice cream right now. But
that's a good thing.
I found out that there's no dairy in this, obviously. And I would have guessed that it had some sort of dairy just because the smooth texture is very evident when you're trying this.
Yeah, you actually asked me if he thought there was yogurt in the ice cream.
Some sort of yogurt, and so from what I can tell, I wouldn't be able to distinguish this from normal ice cream, normal yogurt. Some combination in there of normal dairy, ice cream, and yogurt. The raspberries are really prominent, but the strawberries bring the tart flavor down. So they calm down the raspberries. So it's a very refreshing, is the best way to describe it. It hits your tongue and it's just like, yeah, that's perfect. It's not too sweet. It's not too sour.
Now, I honestly could eat the whole container. This is so addicting. This is so good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.